Greetings, everyone. Welcome in. Hope you all are having a great day so far. We are in for some Fallout today. Apparently, there's some things going on this week that I was told about, so we're gonna spend some time in Appalachia, having fun, just shooting lots of things. It is very enjoyable. So we'll see what happens, see what trouble we can get into. If you missed any of the previous replay or any of the previous live streams, you can always watch the replays over on YouTube. Everybody watching those, thank you so much. I do appreciate you guys. And leave me your comments. I do want to hear from you. I've enjoyed the tips and tricks that I've gotten so far that have been helpful. So I will reply to those when I see them. So looking forward to hanging out with you guys in chat. And whoever I happen to meet up with in game as well. Let me get out of the rain here. Apparently, got a nice storm going on. Perfect. Chris, hello. How are you? It is good to see you. All right. Okay. We still have way too much in our inventory right now. We are carrying a bunch of random stuff here. We're carrying an extra chassis that we don't need. And not too many, but some extra grenades. We can go sell those. We're gonna take a trip down to White Spring and sell some things. We got a bunch of stuff that we don't need. We'll head down into the mall. It would be weird if I wasn't loaded down with a bunch of random stuff. It would be weird. Hey, this is me we're talking about. Right. And it's, on the one hand, it's kind of nice that you don't have to go around to a bunch of different vendors to find the ones that'll give you the best price, no matter who you sell to. Or anyway, unless it's been changed, no matter who you sell to, the vendors give you the same price. So it's nice that you don't have to find the right ones and go to a bunch of different vendors. But on the other hand, it would be fun if it did. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and sell all of those. That. Start with the extra. No, we don't get anything for that, which is fine. We can scrap that out. That dropped us quite a bit. And sell a bunch of those. Sure, we find those all over the place. Plus we have a bunch of this stuff in our chest as well. Yeah, didn't even know we had that. Sell the big ones. Because we've got a bunch of the little ones. We've got a bunch of supers as well. Alright, that's fine. I think we can put those in our chest. Alright. That helped. That helped a lot. Oh, yeah. Exploring the White Springs bunker. Since we're down here, we do have that to do. Take a look at our dailies here. Complete the event Graham's meat cook. Alright, that's the cook roasted mirelurk meat. We can do that. Craft ammo. And kill a Yao Guai. Oh, there's one of those down here too. Alright, let's head outside for a minute, because I know... Oh, sorry. Itchy.
Today, Security status is red.
There's a den out here. Alright. Also joining a team. To remember to do that. Leaving behind a pile of goo. As opposed to the zombies in the book that I'm listening to, and just leave behind scraps of flesh as they decompose as they're wandering about. That nest is down here somewhere. Can't remember exactly where it's at. Yeah. So the virus in this book that I'm reading or listening to, the virus has. Why is there a death claw down here? Turtle, hello, how are you? Headshot, please, thank you. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Okay. Apparently that was a thing that happened. But I hit triple digits in my level and now the game's gonna kick my butt. Okay, it's gonna be a thing. Got it. Turtle, hello, how are you? Don't think I should have dropped anything. Nope, it's still over here. Nope, we're running away now. I heard it. Thought I heard it. Not that button. Wrong game, wrong button. Anyway, the virus, the zombie virus, has jumped species into the rats. The zombies will obviously chase and can sense humans, live humans, and go after them. But if you want to walk amongst them, you can do it if you're disguised with, you know, their guts and things, just like in, you know, that episode, a couple of episodes of Walking Dead, they do that. But the zombie rats, even though they mainly hunt the undead, they will go after the people as well. They are less picky. So not only was there the jump species, it mutated as well. We're stuck on something. As heads go flying. Alright. Beautiful. This guy wasn't close enough. Remember exactly. Oh, we've gone in the wrong direction. The nest is down here somewhere. It's dead. Aggravating all the zombies. Somebody still alive over here? Ah, there it is. No more head for you. Ooh, look. Oh, shit. It was a trap. It's a trap. It's a trap. Gimme. Nope. Take that. Thank you. You just have it. Do anything good? Spoon. Try not to load up on too much junk. Yeah. The zombies are fun. You know, technically these guys are scorched, not zombies. Same concept. Other than the fact that they can, the scorched, use weapons. The ghouls don't. Where is... blackberries? All blackberries. See if we can make another cobbler. I really want cobbler. Still forgot to join a team. It's got impaled on the tree. That's funny. I know it's around here somewhere. Love how the, well, it's sort of kind of still being taken care of. The rake marks in the sand trap still. Being taken care of. I don't even really need the fruit filling for the cobbler. I just want the crumbly topping. I should just make myself some of that as a snack. That'll be yummy. Aha! I knew it was down here somewhere. Where did you come from? I was running around here very noisily. Okay. Let's get some Yaogwai ribs here. He's usually sleeping in his nest. Somebody kill him. Oh, no, there he is. Where's his head? Ooh, let me start this without reloading. There we go. Beautiful. Perfect. Alright. Took care of that. I just have to remember to cook that meat when I find a cooking station. Alright, back up here to the bunker. Might as well do that while we're here. Guess we're starting a new team. Here we go. Aw, how sweet. Dead bodies floating out in the pond. And if you, the sky's awfully clear for all the lightning that we're getting. Somebody went boom. What are mole miners doing up here? As long as I don't accidentally get a hit on the mole miner. As long as I don't accidentally piss off the bots. I've done that before. Accidentally, during a fight with, I don't remember if it was a group of ghouls or whatever, but I hit one of the bots here and I couldn't come to White Spring for a little while until they stopped being pissed off at me.
Under our protection.
Yes, yes, of course it is. Up here? Pretty sure we've come across this area before and just couldn't do anything with it. It's over here. There we go. The bunker. Officially discovered it now. Got it. Is there going to be anything good in here? No, probably not. Oops. We'll take the gunpowder. We'll try to be a little bit more discerning. The Sam Blackwell interview. Amidst mine riots, strikes, and the civil unrest of our time, there's one name that is on everyone's lips: Sam Blackwell. Seemingly without warning, the senator vanished. Calls to his office and home went unanswered. 3 days ago, an unaddressed letter came across my desk offering me an interview with the missing senator. There are sinister forces at work in the halls of the government. Simply could not be a part of that anymore. Press for details. Blackwell leveled accusations at the highest echelons of power. Alright. Sure, why not? Because apparently that's the button we're gonna push right now. Damn it, really? Switching between games too much. You know what, just for fun, I'd like to find a reason to have a door. Maybe the door to my library. My big giant library will have a vault door with the spinning lock because they're fun.
Access granted.
Welcome, Senator Blackwell.
Sure, I'm the senator.
What do we have here? No glaring mutations. Radiation exposure present, but recent. And brave enough to have found Sam Blackwell and come here anyway. You, Bullstock, are an impetuous bunch, aren't you? Impetuous we can use. Please, come inside.
What did we pass? We just passed something. Right, okay. Right, so we're coming inside. I feel like we've done this before.
Welcome to the White Spring Bunker. Take a look around. We've taken great efforts to restore this place to its former glory. Whenever you're ready, please proceed inside.
I'm inside. Locker room.
A few formalities, but now we require a photograph for our records.
Of course you do.
Simply press the button when you're ready. An interesting bone structure. You are as God made you, we suppose.
Is that like the Southern Bless You Heart?
And dumb. We've made you custom tailored. Just a little taste of what we do here. To see
Okay.
more, please come downstairs so we can become better acquainted.
The pauses at specific times in sentences are so creepy.
There you are. Welcome. We are Modus,
You are creepy.
the final member of an assembly of the greatest minds ever gathered on American soil. We called ourselves the Enclave. Our members were once the puppet masters of the United States, quietly pulling strings at every level of power in the nation.
Yeah.
It was once our solemn personal duty to attend to the needs of the Enclave members that called this place home. But our earlier residents suffered from conflicts of vision. Conflicts that claimed a few of our more critical systems and permanently disfigured our shining personality.
It's a heck of a smile.
Most
Good
critically,
grief.
their
Carl, hello, how are you?
squabbling has forced us to seek out men and women who can do what we no longer can. Display
I'm glad
your
you're good.
utility to us, and perhaps we'll allow you to join our little enclave and allow you access to all this place is capable of.
In other words, be our gopher.
If you believe you might suit our needs, please continue down the stairs. Or, if you have questions for us, please feel free to approach this terminal. And do help yourself to some refreshments along the way. You must be famished.
Yeah, nice pause there. Alright, collect refreshments. Are the refreshments up here, or are the refreshments farther down? Optional, collect refreshments. There they are. Intake, orientation, admissions. Yep, in other words, go be our gopher. Go for this, go for that.
Please, help yourself to something from the dispensers. Once you're
Fancy lady snack cakes.
proceed down the hall.
And purified water. It's on the list, we must do it.
residents, members of the Joint Chiefs, and prize-winning scientists among our membership. Before you're allowed to
Bypass the
join such
questionnaire by
artifacts,
speaking to Modus. I don't know if I want to speak to him though. He's kind of annoying.
to see if you not interested in the questionnaire, then?
Not really.
So be it. Luckily, we do have another opportunity for you to display your abilities. Some of our most precious external connections were damaged by our former residents. Squabbles.
Squabbles. Nice way of putting
Which has
they
made
were at
our
each other's
forays
throats.
into the outside world trying. But we have developed a plan for re-solidifying them. A plan you might help us see to fruition. Please, approach the dispenser. That tape is the first step in our restoration. We would have you take it to an old naval surveillance facility known as Sugar Grove. Plugging it into any terminal in their signal intelligence room will allow us to connect to their formidable network
Okay.
and sniff out a piece of archive technology that was burned from our memory banks.
Why do they always have me go fetch after they're
The facility
out of their memory banks?
to our intrusion.
They're missing something and they want me to go deal with it.
Find a way to overcome it.
Where's the way out? Let me out, let me out.
Of your resourcefulness. It's time for us to see what you are capable of.
Yes. What am I capable of? Wouldn't you like to know? Army helmet, empty locker. Anything good? Nothing good, nothing good. Building Legos at a fast speed. I have to purposely slow myself down. Alright, where's the door out of here? Let me out. Sneaky bastard. There we go. Wait. Let me out. There we go. Yeah, you can do that. Hello, hello. How are you? It is good to see you. There we go. Okay, so that's hopefully still out here somewhere. Yeah. Give me a full day where I have nothing to do besides build Legos, and I can sit down and just do it. I can very fast. Nice TV show on in the background, something nerdy. Or a movie. Alright, now where I'm going. Yep, there we go. Up here. Anything closer? Cap Venture is close-ish. Berkeley Springs gives me a straight shot down there. Yeah, let's do that. That'll do. I can cook too. There's that. I've really been craving my Tuscan shrimp lately. I need to find some time to make that. Time to go to the store, get the ingredients, and make it. All sorts of things. I'm more of a chef than a baker. Actual like meals rather than desserts. That being said, I make some killer cinnamon roll cookies. But I like to experiment with recipes. Here it is. There's the trigger for that. You've been experimenting with cake. Nice. First cake that comes to mind whenever I think of a cake I would want is a Black Forest cake. Yep, straight down. Alright. Yeah, with the nice cherries and the the dark chocolate and super rich. I can never eat much of it, but public event going on. Maybe. Where's that at? Is that this? Sure, why not? Let's go do that. Kill prime beasts as quickly as you can to finish the waves before the timer expires. Let's go do the thing. Have I ever heard of Bruce's mom's chocolate cake? Can't say that I have. Let's go with this one. There we go. It's the one out from the Matilda movie. Nice. Button. Hands on the right keys. Great. Okay, super loud. Super duper loud. What else do we have here? Try to get the hang of what's going on here. That is those things. Too many trees. Hey, I told you to take off. A dangerous prime beast approaches. I'm not the only semi-baby player around here. Where's it? Ah, it's down there. Jesus. Keep getting stuck on things. Okay. It is really hard to see with the glare through the trees. Nice. Hello. Good to see you. So precious. I can be a shiny. So that was that, I guess. Okay, where is that? It's up here. Alright, now back down to what we were doing. That we got interrupted from. He ruins the fishes by cooking it. He just wanted to have sushi, that's all. Got distracted by an event. We need to remember to cook those ribs. Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Fry them up. Cut them into curly shapes, then fry them up. Curly fries are the best. Sunday Brothers Cabin. There he is. Molotov cocktails. We didn't get our bonuses or our buffs before we left the house either. It's a very gooey tub. They were making... Hello. Where'd you go? There you are. Oh shit. Sure why you guys are here, but okay. Nothing like somebody flying in and drawing them all to you. Hey. Where are all of my stamina? Yes, that was a grammatically incorrect sentence. Can't see shit with all the sun glare. I need some brain fungus soup. I need... We'll take the Scorchbeast brain. Tea. There's my regen. That's what I needed. That's what I was looking for. The sun's set already. Holotape part 5.
I don't even know how to say it, but JD's dead. I murdered my own brother. After I found out he'd been stealing our supplies for Brianna Hawk, I couldn't wait. So I rushed out and found him scouting the ridge. I have a hard time remembering the rest. I don't know if he slipped or pushed him too hard. But my brother...
Talk to Abby about JD and Brianna. Maybe she can help talk sense.
He fell.
Brianna's no good. Abby is smart.
He's dead. And it's all my fault.
Most of the crew has run, scared of the creatures, saying they've been
When
feeling
Brianna
weak.
found out what happened, she gathered her group and hit the cabin with everything they had. They wanted me dead. I killed them all.
Yep, you killed them all. Okay, what does part 3 say? Before you
We were at
killed
our
them all.
bunker when the Scourge Beast attacked Harper's Ferry. It took them less than an hour to burn the place down. When the attack was over, I thought Brianna was dead, and that JD would return to his old self. When he didn't, I became suspicious. Then, Brianna shows up at our cabin with a small group of survivors, and everything became clear. She had conned
Super clear.
played him this entire time, pretending to love him, to give herself and her friends an invite to our bunker. Well, there's no way out. I told her she could march right back to her cave and find her own place to survive.
Moonshine is so darn
Tried to
good.
stop me.
Not too sure how robot making booze, but I'm not
Brianna's
complaining.
people pushed back, and I fired some shots in the air to scare them away. Now I have to deal with JD. Damn, is he gonna be pissed?
Yep. Petey. How come I don't touch with a group yet named Repo? Skeletons. More cocktails. Mannequins are so disturbing. I always startle every time I see one. It's worse when they're dressed. It really is. Somebody's creepy enough to set them up in the middle of the highway. It's always fun. Duct tape. Don't know how because the robot to boot up. Glad it's working. Won't shut up about making moonshine. I love me some Tennessee moonshine. Scrap all that. Nothing good up here. No way you'd play a game full of mannequins. They're around just enough to be creepy. Right? Come on. 3 days later, and the robot still isn't shutting up. The boys are calling it Ned. Alright. Ned likes to party. Okay. Yep, this way. By the way, what? Make sure we're reloaded properly.
Target acquired. People call you a hoarder. Me, I understand. You will have the last laugh. Press in.
Oh, it's just the insult bolt. Okay. If I ever get bored, I don't have time to be bored. But you're welcome to give me suggestions. always drop suggestions, whether it's here, and if you put them in the Discord, where I can... Oh, there's spikes. That's why. Can I shoot those? I can. Nice. Perfect. Scissors, magnifying glass, screwdriver, screws. Yes, we'll take that, thank you. That's not what I wanted, but okay. You're still... Yeah, you can always message me or just drop them in the Discord or, you know, whatever. I'm always looking for more suggestions so that when I do have time to try something new, it's always fun to do that for you guys. Just motorcycles in the truck. Got it. Come around, not the front door. Guess we'll take the blackberries. Blackberries are really good. I like them. There you are. I got two things shooting at us now. Come on. One robot down. Let him blow himself up. Damn it. There we go. Nope, come here. I have to kill him in the most inconvenient spot possible. You. No warning on that one. Guess that's the best part about turrets, right? If they warn you, then you know that they're there and you can escape or shoot them or pop my head out of here like a gopher hole. Nocturnal auto grenade launcher, because that's what we want to be carrying around. That is where we're going. Bubblegum. Bubblegum. Double bubble? Or bazooka. Bazooka bubblegum was good too. I never chewed bubblegum a lot.
Approach and identify yourself.
Two
Law
reasons.
abiding citizens will not be harmed.
One, my mother was in the growing up, my mom was in the gum is bad for you camp. But even when I did finally, Jesus, able to, whether, you know, if I wanted to, the flavor just doesn't last long enough. One down. Where's the other one? There it is. Okay. Can't tell if that's a bad guy or not. There it is. I think that's gotta be a bad guy. There we go. We are probably going to need to come back up here at some point. The director's terminal. Probably hitting this before we have to. Project Sumnus. Air. Of course. Alright. Gutsy goes boom. Shit.
Contact reacquired.
Oh, damn. Let me up. Where is she and where are her legs? There's
Hostiles in area.
that button. There we go. Nope. It's a little bit creepy. The robot crawling around like that. Got something else shooting at me here. It's unpleasant. It's so creepy. Who else is shooting at us? Is that it? Nope.
Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search.
Are you beginning the search?
Kill.
Dead robot. Is he still gonna go boom? Very much sounds like he's gonna go boom. Canned dog food. First few days after, you know, when I played after the fishing update came out, I found bait in the lunch boxes a lot, but squirrel on a stick? Not as much now. There we go. Let's use the terminal. Okay. Load holotape. System access. There we go. Initiate connection. Holotape unloaded. Collect the lost data. Thing. Very, very ominous alarm here. Not in there. Oh shit. Okay. You go ahead and search it top to bottom. You do that. There we go. Return instructions to White Spring. Okay then. Nice. Plastic forks. Plastic bowls. And apparently they don't go home, they sleep in the storage closet. That's devotion to your job right there. Alright. Oh, get out of here. Like that. Except for the fact that there's enemies nearby. Alright. We'll travel over here and then we'll go do the event. The Wendigo Colossus has multiple heads. I haven't come across one of those yet, thankfully. Wendigos are bad enough as they are. Clean up messes to keep things clean and healthy. Entertain with musical instruments. Donate prime meat, greens, critter chunks, and Chelly's feed to the party. Help turn the spits and put out accidental fires. Alright. Nothing better than a good bonfire, though. These are only partially rendered. There we go. Wait for the cookout to begin. Okay. Interesting. That's I guess doing events like this is a fun way to see people.
Want meat cooked close to nature. Graham learned grass and fire don't play together. Humans need kill fire if it hurt grass. Bad fire. It's time to start meat cook.
Okay.
Every human get ready.
Alright. Where'd it go? There it is.
Think about it.
That's prime meat. Add greens. Okay, greens.
Cook sometimes they
Chunks, critter chunks.
sparks of fire. If humans see fire, put out.
Scat on the ground. That's great. Grab it. What else do we have? tiny critters are hard to see. Let's come over here where everybody's not. Birds, chickens, rabbits. Ow, jeez. Rude. It's gross. Anybody else want to play? Okay, so we've achieved critter chunkness. Greens. Okay. Oh, that's it? Oh, so it's not a... just a duo
Good
thing.
job, humans. Time for prizes.
Really?
Time
That was
for
it?
meat.
Very, very mellow. Some of these are super chaotic. Come back and try it again and see if it's a little bit different each time. Where is it at? It's up here. Okay. We'll stop off at camp since it's right here. Also get our buffs that we didn't do before. Cook our food, because that's one of our daily things. Alright. I think the algorithms are what I need for, yep, there's that. Awesome opossum bacon. Sure, why not? Possum bacon. Take the fish bits and go feed the... Hybrid, hello, how are you? I don't know why the crispy squirrel bits just sound so good. Alright, there's that one. Okay. Oops, where else were we on our craft ammo and go kill mole miners? Craft some ammo here real quick. Who's shooting at me? Go away. Let's get some ammo going. I have a werewolf look going on. It might be the shirt. It might be. It's got a hood too. There we go. There we go. How's that? Sometimes a hood works for me, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah. What kind of ammo do we need? I should probably look at that before I... 45s. Yeah, we'll do 45s. Little Red Riding Hood Werewolf Edition. There you go. It works for me. This makes 12 each, and I think I need to make 50. There we go. Perfect. nicely. Thank you. Yeah, it's super humid, so I needed something lightweight for work. So this is what we were wearing today. Oops, that's not what I went. Coal miners. Go kill those guys real quick. There's a bunch of mole miners here. We'll do a bunny hop. Travel for free and then do a... Fallout is good. Fallout is very fun. We just did the event that's going on this week for the first time. It was a little anticlimactic, I guess is the right way to put it. I will fast travel over here. We'll do it again and see if it's a little bit different each time. But typically the events are the same every time. But now that I know a little bit more about what you're supposed to do, it's hard to get an opinion on those events the first time you do them because you have no idea what's going on, and it's, you know, other people that have already done it are running around and doing all the things. So, but we're in triple digit level now. We are at 102 or 103. Did we level up again? Yep, come get me. There's that one. Come back. Why'd you run away from me? Where is he? He ran all the way away. Did I see another one? He went and got his friends. Scaredy cat, come on. Yep, you wanted to go see your friends. Sneaky. I only get so many sneak attacks. Beautiful. It's about to pour down rain. It can be good or bad. It's generally very good. It's good because you like the rain. Bad because it means the power might flicker and go out for a little bit. Yeah. It's if the power's gonna go out, it's always better if it goes out and stays out for a while, rather than just being annoying and flickering in and out. Okay, those guys are already dead. Sometimes they just play dead. I still hear another one. I'll take that. Oh, there's more. Does somebody have one too many at the liquor store? Because if it just flickers and doesn't stay out, then it's just annoying. But if it goes out and stays out for a while, then you can like actually enjoy it. Ooh, pork and beans. Large coffee and a jelly donut, $30. Better be a really big coffee. Well, you can you know, sit back and, you know, get your camping lantern out, or your little, you know, the glass lamp with the hurricane chimney. It's just, there's something nice about spending some time without power. Going camping without all the work. We need 2 more mole miners. Let's go up to the mine. $30 for some bean juice and a ball of fried dough with sugar. Hey, it's also filled with fruit guts. Okay. Here's one. And one more. There we go. And there are all our dailies. Beautiful. I did that without breaking the... I'll take all that, thank you. Alrighty. Check the mailboxes. Oh wait, this isn't 7 days. 7 days was a game that trained me to check all of the mailboxes. Alright. Now, back to the bunker. 21 caps? I don't think so. You've been making characters when you should be writing your actual story. You love and hate world building. That's fair. That's fair. It's definitely a love. Art in any form is a love-hate relationship. Being a painter, it's like you have ideas and trying to translate what you see in your head onto canvas. Like you want to do it, you love to do it, and yet... Again, with the... I need to get some more primal meat, though. Come on. That's why I can never stick to drawing. I can't sketch to save my life, but I can paint. And I think the difference is making the image with colors rather than having to create the shape in lines. Let's see if anybody else comes around for a second before we start beating on the drum. Let's go with... Let's drink some coffee here. Coffee's always good. See if anybody else is gonna show up. Yep, there we go. Nice. It took me a little while to learn to let go and be less perfectionistic. Sometimes I still... They aren't over the ridge. Come on. Oh, he's sneaking up. Somebody's sneaking up behind me. Oh, they're scorpions. You bastards. I hate these things. Oh, let me up. I need to get up high. Come on. It's a whole thing. Okay, here we go. Oh, it was coming up underneath me. Oh shit. Oh god. What did I get myself into here? What else do we have? Yes, this world has giant scorpions, and they are awful because they burrow underground and then come up underneath you. And if you're trying to run and get away from them, shit. Now what's after me? They do not give up. It's absolutely terrifying. Yeah, if you're in an area where they're chasing you and you want to try to get away, that is not what I wanted. They do not give up. And if you're on top of something, they can still reach you. Great. There we go. There's my level 103. Let's see. It's acting like it's already dead. Beautiful. Nice. A lot of his 767. I thought that just said level 76 for a second. Like, wait, what? He was doing a lot of hand to hand. Game kind of reminds you of BioShock 1 and 2. There are certain things about it. I can kind of see the correlation. I am over encumbered, of course I am. Of course I'm over encumbered. Are we at all surprised? No. No, we're not. Time to make it back to base. Most of these creatures I cook for food, so yes. Ouchie. Go, go. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Alright, he's good. He's got it. Yeah, most of the creatures drop meat, so, and also they look like lobsters, and lobster is good. You can always go with lobster meat. Hey, you're carrying too much. You don't like the butter with your lobster or crab legs? I prefer it with the crab over lobster. I don't have to have it. Apparently we don't have more boiled water. Fried fog crawler. Although, none of these say prime anything, so. Fried scorpion on a stick, there we go. Scorpion kebabs. Plus 20 damage resist in fog and rain. Sure, why not? Ribeye steak, there we go. The fact that the bugs are big enough that you can make fillets out of them, that's disturbing. Perfect. Beautiful. Very good protein, yeah. We forgot to do this earlier. All our buffs and bonuses. I do enjoy seafood. Crab and lobster, shrimp, scallops. I love scallops. Clam chowder, if it's made properly. But it has to be made properly. Quick nap. Oyster stew is good. Clams and oysters I prefer like in something like chowder or stew as opposed to just like eating along the half shell. You're not really a picky eater, you have preferences, but if it tastes good and smells good, you'll eat it. Sounds about right. I will pretty much try anything once. Twice. I will try it twice. If I cook you good food, you'll never leave me. There we go. All right. Dinner with Fred. There you go. It's a good meet and greet idea, though. Everybody bring your favorite food. Okay, there's all my buffs. Now, can we finally do what it is that we were trying to do? Once more. Stellar Blade. It's on my list. I haven't played it, but I did write it down and add it to the list because you've mentioned it before. Where am I going? I need to go. How about I just fast travel over there? For one solitary cap. You agree that Stellar Blade is awesome? Yes. Yeah, Carl was mentioning it earlier, so when I do have it on my list. You just completed your 3rd playthrough? Wow. It's that good? Alright. Highly recommended recommendation then. There we go. Say that 3 times fast. Good to know.
Back at last. We've been enjoying the connection you've helped us establish immensely.
Yeah, you're still creepy.
Bring the instructions downstairs, would you?
Press the button. Make me open the door this time. Don't have time to wait for your shenanigans.
Deposit the instructions in the collector against the far wall.
Here we go.
Yes. This should only take a moment.
You're disturbing. Like, in a good way. Like, there's things that are creepy, and you like them because they're creepy. Dispenser. Which dispenser? There is that dispenser.
Those who came before you butchered our external connection hardware, scrambling the link between us and our closest and dearest system.
Deploy the
Kovac Muldoon orbital platform. An ever-watching eye. Train.
yeah, all of the back and forth and back and forth and more back and forth.
To secure our connection once and for all, we'll need you to perform one last errand.
Why do I not believe it's one last errand?
Our records show several facilities in the region with uplink systems which that device should be capable of overriding. Simply plug the device into the console we've designated, and our modifications should give us crystal clear connection.
I'm obviously very much in a get up and go kind of mindset right now. It's like, yeah, I've got my instructions here. I'm good. got one more day of work before the holiday. Aztec. It's probably gonna be the fastest. Well, yeah, let's go to the radio array. Hybrid, you love the combat of Stellar Blade, the story, and the obvious gooner bait. Yep, follow the road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. We're off to see the wizard. Wonderful Wizard of Oz. If ever there was. And then how Stephen King references the Yellow Brick Road in Wizard and Glass, the third book in the Dark Tower series. Third book? Yes. The models are gorgeous. Oh, and Stellar Blade. Nothing wrong with that. What do we have? Who's here? Ah, scorched. One down. Hold still. Hold still. There we go. Hybrid, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate it. It is good to have you in. No more hats. Yes, 'tis unfortunate, but they are necessary. There you are. Wow, he really exploded. Oh, way too satisfying. Love it. Fuse, ball peen hammer. I hear you. I hear you. The raindrops and the crickets. I want to go camping. I still want to go camping. You're creating two different types of vampire characters? What's your motivation for having two different types of vampires? And the reasons for the differences between them? To have them both in the same story? Not critiquing, just helping you think through it. Come on. It wasn't letting me scope in. Where'd he go? I hear you. No more head for you. Oh, shit. No more head for you. Off with his head. There we go. Love it. Yeah, I know. I hear another one. From where? floor? Top floor. There you are. Come on, stick your head out here. There you are. And another one. Let's try to be sneaky. Shoot you through the window. Beautiful. I think we got them all for the moment. Nope, nope, there was still somebody else. Here. Oh, 2 different stories, 2 different fantasy worlds. Okay, so you need to focus on one story at a time. And therein lies the trouble, is staying focused, right? Which I completely understand. Up. You can't focus. I get it. I get it. That's like me only painting one thing at a time. I can't just paint one thing at a time. Hello. I got sneak attack still, even though they knew I was there. Something's up.
There's some weird shit going on here, man.
What are you talking about?
I know we just started our internship here, but I can already tell there's something off about this place.
Like what?
I heard a couple of the full-timers talking about some off-the-wall stuff. And wait, you recording this? What the fuck, man? What's going on?
You were told to keep your head down and do your research, Jonathan.
Wait, who are they?
We need you to come with us, Jonathan.
Up again. Up more. Loading screen to go out onto the roof. Great. It's good when a game has replayability and you can restart it and play again. It's always a good time. Alright. That was ominous. Am I going to regret what I just did?
Yes. At last. Signal received. What? What are those things? They appear to be everywhere. We suppose we understand now why it is you wanted to join us. Speaking of which, you've kept your end of the bargain. Let us fulfill ours. We've ordered the Kovac to drop off a little care package. Return once you've collected its contents.
quickly. Ow. And draw everything in the area. Yeah, like I said, it's on my list. I don't know how soon or how quickly I'll be able to get to it, but it's on the list. Orbital scan beacon, orbital strike beacon. Okay. Crafting items. And more potato crisps. Love me some potato crisps. And once again, back to White Spring. Eh, 13. 13's a good number. One vampire is more grounded than the other. So he was buried deeper? Sorry, bad pun. I can make bad jokes too, okay? Somebody's gotta do it when, you know, Chris and Archimedes aren't around. Or Pirate. When it comes naturally and it just, you know, it flows into the very obvious, you know, it has to be said, and that's what makes it funny. You think hard mode is the only way to really play Stellar Blade? Yeah. I will never play on easy mode. I will always do like the medium or the normal difficulty. Hey, let me out. Wait until I get comfortable with the game.
Back at long last.
Oh, that smile.
Now, as a new member, we may call on you from time to time. You, of course, will be compensated for such efforts. We'll be sure to have a disbursement of whatever it is being used for currency out there these days credited to your account. Otherwise, you're now free to explore the bunker. Our production center has a variety of goods available for purchase, as do our medical bay and science wing. And given the state of things above, you may find our military wing of particular interest, though full access will require a bit of self-promotion. Now, did you have any final questions before we approve your admission?
I'll work with you, but I don't like you and I don't trust you.
We understand you may have moral objections to working with us. Rest assured, we are unbothered by this fact. To us, you are a tool in our repertoire.
Of course.
Would you care if your hammer disliked how you took it to the nail? So long as
Okay. Let's just get to it.
understood. Then we needn't keep you any longer.
Okay, bye. Yeah, I feel like normal mode or, you know, medium or whatever is we're over encumbered again. Is the way, like, the game was meant to be played, as it were. And then once you get comfortable with it or things start getting too easy, then you can move up to hard mode if you want. That's not the direction I want to go. This way? Not this way. Got myself turned around again. It's this way. There we go. If you want to play just for the story, you'll play on easy. There are some games that, like, if they have a creative mode or something like that, where if you just want to sit back and relax, not have to worry about resources or costs or things like that, and you just want to something like I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but if you just want to, you know, build or create your empire or whatever, and there's a mode for that, kind of like a creative mode, rather than, you know, having to worry about all of the other details. There's that. Thank you for the hydration, Carl. Okay. We are over encumbered. Can we travel home? I don't think we can. Oh, we can. Either they changed that, or I'm misremembering the fact that you couldn't fast travel when you were over encumbered. Let's go take some things out of our inventory. Make sure there's nothing we want to keep in our junk. Do okay. Sometimes we pick up something that we want to hang on to and not scrap. But this one. Okay. We can. Transfer that. Transfer those. Mini nuke that we're carrying around for whatever reason. It's always funny when we've picked up cannonballs and not realized it. Why are we carrying around cannonballs? Are you allowed, as an author, are you allowed to pick favorites of your characters? This is not what I wanted. Nope. Scrap that. Stop. Scrap that. Scrap that. Scrap all the things. do this properly this time. That. Yep. Keeping the shovel because it's funny. Hey, oh, I told you to scrap. No wonder we were so over-encumbered. Okay, perfect. Beautiful. Let's eat some things. Blackberry juice because yummy. Let's get rid of these spreads here. And we can drink our, eat our awesome possum bacon because bacon. And Deathclaw omelet, that'll do. Alright, what is next? He's got a lot in his arsenal and can do cooler stuff. Every parent with multiple children has their favorites. Yeah. I like to say I'm my father's favorite, except when I'm not. I need to go to Vault Tech and do this automated research terminal thingy. Let's come do this.
Calling all responders. Sanjay here, letting you know that Steelheart is fully charged.
Apparently there's
and
no
ready for
vent.
action. If you're in Morgantown, go ahead and activate him so we can check the alarms on the stash rooms. Just make sure he doesn't take too much damage. I've got enough repair work as it is.
Sure, why not, since we're here? We haven't done this. Or not. There we go.
Systems online. Weapon system charging. Initiating. Patrol. Routine. Attention, citizens. Please clear the area immediately. Responder operation in progress. Danger.
Yeah, we weren't paying attention to what time it was with the for the next.
Come to the
Primal event.
responders based at Morgantown Airport to trade for goods and supplies.
We may abandon this. Don't even know where this first safe room is. Eh.
Please report any suspicious raider activity to the responders.
We're gonna go this one instead.
Confront the raiders yourself.
Yeah, he looks like he can take care of himself. He's fine. Do. Down here. Oh, nobody else is around though. was trying to do this one on my own. Especially down here. I mean, sure, why not? There's no high place of safety. Cave crickets, really? Oh, jeez. All of the vermin. This is what we're doing. The little tiny vermin. Blowing them to bits. Bits and pieces. Where are you? Oh, come on. I don't know why people have a problem with spiders, but these cave crickets, freaking creepy. Ow. Recover from bone worms? Nope. You're infected by bone worms. Dead crickets. What? Zombie rats. Zombie rats. Shit. Oh, damn. Why with the giant scorpions? Rats. Jesus. See, they burrow themselves down. Nope. A dangerous prime beast approaches as opposed to bastards I'm already dealing with. Where is he? Right there, right underneath me. Get off. Can't even get at the sheep squatch yet. Hey look, I'm not the only baby player. I always feel like I'm the youngest when it comes to level. Jesus. Bouncing off his horns. Sure, he comes around for the last one. Beautiful. Improved bait out of that one. Nice. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't pretty, but it wasn't too bad. Making lamb chops with that sheep squash? Absolutely. Lamb chops are great. Yeah, you can't make your characters too powerful, because then there's no motivation for them to do the things that they do, and there's no consequences, and there's no risk. So you can't get invested, you know. Still gotta have a little bit. Okay, what was I doing? Shit. Oh, I was going to Vault-Tec. Hello, McFly. Here we go. You run into the Superman problem. I mean, yeah. Mysterious fur. What? Apparently we got 3 horns out of that one. I do need to repair a piece. Do we have enough stuff to repair this other piece of armor yet? I can scrap that one. We needed to repair which piece? This one. Nope. There we go. That's better. We were short just a little bit of ballistic fiber to be able to repair that one. And we strapped to that. Yep, got it. You can avoid being lame without being too far over the top, you know. And you still want to make your readers be invested and to have that element of concern when there is a dangerous situation. Because even though technically, sure, he can die, but if he's too powerful, it doesn't make any sense. You want your characters to be cool, but not too far over the top. I read a lot, so I maybe, you know, have a few opinions. Try not to be critical.
Calling all responders. Sanjay here, letting you know that Steelheart is fully charged and ready for action. If you're in Morgantown, go ahead and activate him so we can check the alarms on the stash rooms. Just make sure he doesn't take too much damage. I've got enough repair work as it is.
Oh, I'm busy. Let's not get distracted. People are gonna hate another character of yours who is cursed but immortal. This guy's a roach but won't die. Well, those characters that you hate but love to hate, those are good characters too. Oh, right, I forgot. Bad guys. I walked straight into them. I knew they were there. Who let me play? Ouch. Hang on. Let me out, let me out. I went about that all wrong. All wrong. And he's a protagonist. But he's gonna become an anti-hero. I like anti-heroes. Okay. Yeah, we went about that one all wrong. See if they calmed down or if they're still sitting in the hallway. He's cynical. He only does the work if it benefits him. Yeah. Okay, let's try this again. And, you know, not be stupid this time. Where are they? Research terminal. That must be through the hallway over here. The skeleton. Aha. That guy's gonna be faster. Little chunkier. He absorbs the first bullet. Gold fork. I don't want a gold fork.
Area secure.
Sure. Now it tells me I'm leaving the event. No gaming on this terminal at any time. Rude. Yes. Automated equipment, power requirements, test sequence, execute automated test. Power up the automated research terminal. Squire Montgomery. Okay. Yes, all the way over here. You say all this as an amateur. You don't have you have too many ambitions. Yeah. It can be very hard to narrow everything down, for sure. Down there. Knock knock, anybody home? It's like clearing a house during the zombie apocalypse. Take a step in the door, like just inside the door, make a little bit of noise, see if anybody's home. Okay. Dead removed. Dead removed. Ah, sure. Tries reset. Go figure. There we go. Spree it is. No, wait, what? Oh, crass. There's the other one. Like, wait, what? Pirate, hello, how are you? I am doing good. Power diverted. Custom warning. Bryant, the Dean, will skin you alive if you're doing this without a /10B. Well, you know what? At least I'm not having to worry about the ID 10Ts. Maintenance logs. Data corrupted. Okay. Holotape. Can we not? We did use it. Usually it'll tell us which one we need to put in. I look fancy that, huh? Thank you. Red and black flannel pattern. It's classic. It's classic. Your tea is weak? Should have steeped it longer. Crap, I have a lot of holotapes. And the fact that you can't... Oh, there we go. Now we have to go find the other one. Got it. What is too powerful for a Dompier? That takes a lot of thought and a lot of back and forth. I'd have to know more about your world to have an answer for that. Classic lumberjack computer. Absolutely. It's always good to have some tea around as a backup. I always try to have tea. I always have coffee, but please load DNA sample into centrifuge. Okay. Retrieve viable scorch beast DNA. Of course I do. Why not? More water. I didn't make myself tea today. If I have a steeping ball, anything could be tea. Even toenails. Ew. That's gross, pirate. So gross. So get me some scorch beast DNA now, apparently. need a good beer stein. Maybe that'll be one of my purchases at the Ren Fair this year, is one of the tall leather mugs. There's so many variables in a realm like that, though. Like, like D&D, there are base rules for what the world is, but there's still way too many variables. Alright. Wait, Campfire Tales, what's this? What terrors await in the darkness beyond the fire? Unique crafting recipes? Sure, absolutely. Oh, I think yeah, I've done this one before. Never mind. It's me. Did your toenail tea leave a bad taste in my mouth? Yes. Yes, tree bark, absolutely. Pine trees. Many parts are edible. Now I want pine nuts. So want pine nuts now. When it comes to D&D, your only knowledge comes from Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, there's a... Thank you, Pirate. Yet another game that I need to go back to and play more of. Yeah, I don't really want to do this one. It's meh. Although, crafting recipes. Might get something I don't have yet.
What are you doing out there in the dark? Come sit by the fire. Tonight, we're doing one of my very favorite Pioneer Scout pastimes, Campfire Tales. This on? Oh, good. I'm sure glad the speakers are still working. Hello, campers. Ready for a frightful tale? Remember, these tales are interactive, so put on your brave face and act out the story when crafted. Today's tale is called Terrors of the Dark.
Put on your brave face.
Well, I'm sure it'll be fine. Hello?
Bunch of magic types, different races, creatures, etc. Yeah. Again, I'd have to know more details.
I wake up one night.
Oh, if you want to kind of like, if you have an outline, if you want to send it to me.
Everyone's beds are empty. My heart is pounding. But I know I have to go outside and look for everybody. I want to get up. But the shadows are reaching for me. They're gonna attack me. Please help me fend them off.
Pine needle tea. It's good. It's very good. Destroy the shadows. One shadow. Ew. And the bugs, apparently. Typical camping. Mosquitoes. Get off me.
I face my fears and burst out from the sun. Not to stop it until I've made it outside. There, I see the warm glow of the campfire. My fellow scouts are talking by the fire. I go to them, and I try to warn them. It's not safe to be out this late. There's something out there. I know, because it took my brother.
It was a Wendigo. A Wendigo took your brother.
But my friends, they don't listen. I sit with them.
Pro Snap Deluxe Night Vision Lens.
Share secrets with each other all into the
Take
night.
pictures at night. Eat, drink, and emote near the campfire. And get eaten by bugs, apparently. Yeah. Get off me. Good grief. that button? What's my emote? Oh, not that one. Crap. Not that one. Not that one. I can't remember the emotes button for this one.
As the night dwindles on, so does the fire.
Good, I don't have to.
Scouts pay no mind to the encroaching darkness. I track in to warn them that the dark is dangerous, but no one listens. So I go into the forest alone in search of firewood.
I love the bug meat. Gather kindling. Really? Why? Told your mosquitoes left me. Smells very steak. Oh, and ticks. Ew, the fact that ticks move that fast. Ugh. You can deal with the roaches. Deal with the roaches.
I keep my eyes on the ground, find enough wood to rekindle the fire. But when I turn around, there's no light to guide my way back to camp. I don't know if I wandered too far, or if the campfire has gone out.
All dead.
All the scouts are dark.
We're quite finished.
Oh, Doc. I'm so sorry to interrupt the tale, but we have an emergency. Or at least my scout leader emergency protocol says we do.
That the auto pistol looks really cool.
Camper flag. Now,
Oh,
I'm
my.
almost certain I counted everyone correctly, but we should be thorough just in case. If we can't find their shadow camper, let's look for traces they may have left behind. And remember the buddy system.
Remember the buddy system. I hate that. Hate that. Gather items left by the missing campers. Gosh, you're ridiculous. What else do we find? Up here? Go look in this one. Sweet rolls.
Thanks for your efforts, everyone. Now, I found a holotape in this misplaced bag. I hope that this will explain what's going on.
That's it. I'm going on an expedition. I have to hunt down whatever.
Kind of figured I'd regret doing this one.
For the past few months. Poor Layla. At first, I didn't believe her about the darkness, the shadows, monsters. Even though I started seeing irregularities in the stars. Now that Ronnie's gone missing, I can't turn a blind eye. I have a theory about what's out there, and I'm gonna follow the night sky to my answer. It's far, and I've never been on
Follow
an
the
expedition
stars.
alone. But I have to try. I'll find the cause of all this weirdness. For Layla.
Thank you for the lurk hybrid.
For Ronnie.
Appreciate it. Okay. Destroy all the clones to weaken the monster. Okay. Okay. Apparently that was that.
Oh, would you just look at those stars? Oh, how precious.
Yeah. Avoid doing that one again. Not fond of that one. Okay. Anyway, before we got distracted, again, we were... Shit. What were we doing? Ah, Scorch... No. Spoiled meat. Ugh. Gross. Okay. Who's this? Oh, a scavenger. He looks very drunk.
Cheers, man.
Very drunk.
Cheers, man.
Alright. Where is... I don't want to go back down there right now. And some of these other side quests off of our... Site Alpha is all of that. Action Specialist. Oh, yeah. We need to let Meg know we're ready to go to the vault. We decided that that's what we're gonna do. Open the miner's locker. Find Dutch's stash. I completely forgot about that. Anything else is gonna like pull us into this big quest line, so let's go deal with this one down here. Here we go. Head down to Welch. I kind of like the name Welch for a town. I wouldn't mind living in a place called Welch. Apparently we're looking for... What is it exactly that we're looking for? What are we doing? Miscellaneous? Nope. That's all the information we get. We have no other information. Alright. Here we go. Apparently that's that. But we have places down here that we haven't searched or haven't discovered yet. The more fast travel places we have, the better. There are nice heavy footsteps as we go traipsing through here, drawing all sorts of new miscellaneous quests. Of course there is. It's easier to look at the map and see. Maybe not. Show us once it actually triggers. a location. Oh, floaters. We try to avoid the floaters. They always come in threes. There's the ice one. Where's the fire one? Ah, over there. What is this camp? Super mutant camp. Let's get the right gun out here. As his helmet goes flying. I can't believe I missed. Yeah, let's get the guy with the rocket launcher quick before he shoots us. Oh, I missed. Hey, look, it's a puppy. Not anymore, it's not. Somebody's still alive. Nicholson's End. Was one of these guys named Nicholson? Because I just ended him. Let's see, what do we have that we can junk, make ourselves lighter? Perfect. What is our quest? It doesn't show up. Okay. The random radios that work. Super mutants want to dance too. It's okay. They like some nice Frank Sinatra, and that's gross. Let's collect some water here, since apparently we are short on water. Oh no. Server is not responding. It broke. Unknown error occurred. You okay? Let's do that. Oh, it doesn't leave the team. Let's see. Yeah, we were gonna go feed the fishy guy, see if he gave us anything cool. I think we were very broken. We had this happen the other day too. So what we're gonna do is we are going to do this. We had to do the same thing the other day. We got kicked. So, give us a second to pull back up here. go. We'll see. Oh, jeez. And all of a sudden, super duper loud. So we don't try to get stuck back in the same world. There we go. Just in case it was a specific server issue. Oh, did everything glitch out? It wasn't just the game? Yeah. Got it. So maybe a all-around issue. Okay, good to know. I am unsure. I am very unsure. One of those minor glitches. No hams. Almost full. We'll join that one, because why not? Because why not? No, they saw me. Dead. Will I though? Will I really? Nope, somebody's still alive. Where are you? There you are. Try to hide behind the rocks. You're welcome. Apparently we had a minor technical glitch. Not doing the campfire tales again. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Alright, let's head back to the house for a second here. You thought your computer died for a second? Oh, well, it was something. The adventures of never knowing what technology is going to do. You know what we do have? We do have a new sign here that see. The building, there it is. That's what I want. The building isn't super intuitive in this particular game, so I haven't done a lot of it. Let's put this right here. There we go. I like this sign. It's fun. You fear for the human race. AI is not the way. Very true. Very true. Put all that away. Put all of that away. Okay, that's good. And do we not have, kind of curious here. We don't, okay. The fact that you have to use boiled water, and you can't use your purified water for some of these recipes, like the soups and the teas and things like that. Kind of annoying, because we've got a bunch of water, but you have to, you know, collect the dirty water and boil it to make boiled water as the ingredient for these recipes. Purified water may not always be purified. I mean, if you can boil the purified water, and then it'll be boiled water, and then you should be able to use it. Yeah. Thinking about it way too logically. But you can't do anything with the purified water. Even you can't, you know. The game doesn't let you do that. Shit. Right, the fishing thing. We were gonna go... Fisherman's Rest. That's where we're gonna go. It's a game, it's not real. But logic! But logic! Okay. I know, pirate. It's just a game. With things and stuff. Let's go. I don't have any fish bits. I thought I had fish bits. Can I not? Oh, I have to make them into. I have to make the fish into fish bits. I thought I made some too. Hang on. Unless they spoiled. Really? And we died again. The stream died again as well. Yeah, check something here. Ew. Yep. Seems like we are having some serious technical issues right now. For whatever reason. At least we are in a safe spot. Oh. Yeah, definitely having some issues. It is almost that time. Unfortunately, anyway. Let's see if we can get back in here. It doesn't show me the information I need to have here. See if it'll let me back in. It is searching. Alright. Oh no, again. Yeah, seems like we are having that kind of time at the moment. Well, at least we've got some fun scenery to look at here. All Alright guys, it is just about that time of the stream again, and apparently we are not going to be getting back in at the moment. Not sure where the issue is, so. But I want to thank you guys for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Hanging out with you guys in chat is always fun. Having the fun conversations is always a little bit random and enjoyable. And I was able to do a few things in game, see what the new events were, so that was fun. You can catch me live every weeknight starting at 6 p.m. To 9, barring any technical difficulties. And you can watch the stream replays if you did miss me live. You can watch those stream replays over on YouTube as well. Everybody watching those replays, thank you so much. I do appreciate you guys. You're much appreciated. Feel free to leave me your comments. Let me know what you want to see more of. If there's any other games that you want to see me play, let me know. You can join the Discord. That link is in my bio. And yeah, so we will catch you again next time. Hopefully we can avoid having any other issues. Hope to see you soon, and we will talk to you later.